Hi guys, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. My name is Alma and I think we're going to talk about how to handle bad days. I had made a video about my soul care routines and I can really feel like if it's been a period where I'm really bad at taking care of my soul, taking time to just be with myself, not listening to everything that happens within me, I usually starting to push myself way too hard without even noticing it, until I suddenly just almost break down. I hit the wall. And this has been happening again and again and again, that, I feel a lot of energy, I'm following that, and instead of also be good at taking breaks and just be present, I just I'm pushing myself, and I end up having what we call a bad day. It can also be a bad week, but I believe that if we are better at taking care of ourselves as we get to that point, we don't really have to go through a whole week of low energy, depressing thoughts. I think we all experience this in different ways. And I don't know about you, but I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve. I have a lot of ambitions, and I really love to just spend my time right. I love to spend my days as good as I can so I can reach all of those goals that I'm having. And then it can be hard when you're just having a really bad day, and it can even be just impossible to get up from the bed. So how should we deal with those days, those energies? And when I talked about soul care, I talked about being gentle to ourselves and accepting our moods or how our soul is feeling that day. And it's the same with these situations when we're having these bad days. And it was the same, this is also how I got out of my first depression. And it's again about acceptance. Just remember that if you're not taking yourself serious this day can last until a week or a month with just negative energies and thoughts, and it will be really hard to do your job or your tasks good. But if you're actually taking a day off from what you're doing, it's a bigger chance that our energy level will arise again and you will be able to go back to work the day after. So we need to remember that our body can be sick, but our soul can be sick as well. And then we need to treat our soul as we would treat our body when our body is sick. I don't know about you, but if I have an influenza or a cough a cold, I would not do a marathon. I would not go out working out, and I would also just stay home from work. And the same thing is with our soul. When our soul is sick, don't try to push it. Don't try to be social. Don't try to do that task. Just be present and take care of it. And if that means that you need to stay in bed for a couple of hours more than you usually do, then do that. And if it means that you need to stay home from work, then do that. And if it means that you're not able to go to that family or friends or dinner with your family or friends, then just stay home. Take care of it and charge your batteries so you can have another day. And when our physical body is sick, our immune system is also really low. And it's really easy to get other diseases. That's why we need to really take care of ourselves. And it's the same with our soul, that we are really vulnerable when our soul is sick, as I call it, when we're having these really bad days. And then it's easier that really negative thoughts will, I want to say, attack us, because that's what it is. It's negative energies that is attacking us. And you can start judging yourself or starting asking big questions of what you're doing, who you are, how you look like. And then it's really important to remember that your soul is sick and those thoughts is not you. You're not a bad person because you suddenly got that thought. Then you need to remember what kind of state you're in. And if when you woke up in the morning and you felt this heavy energy, and then suddenly you started thinking that you're a bad person, then that's the reason, because you need rest. You need to just take care of yourself. And when you're pushing yourself, all these negative thoughts will just continue coming. And really, like, when you're trying to do a task you're not able to do, you will also judge yourself, or you might start judging yourself not being able to do it as good as you can, or as good as you usually can. So that's why you shouldn't push yourself to do stuff that you're not able to do. And also just remember that the reason why you're having these thoughts, it's because your soul is sick, and you need to treat your soul the way that you would treat your body when it's sick. And how we're doing that can be different from all different people. It really just depends on the day and how you feel. For me, it's usually just rest, and be patient with my mind. As I said, this was the way that I got out of my first depression, was just to accept the thoughts that I was having and understanding that those thoughts has nothing to do with myself. Me feeling, I felt like I was a bad person, but that was just my mind. I don't know, like, some people are talking about the evil and the good, and you can say that when you're weak and when your soul is weak, it's easier for this evilness to attack you. And so you're kind of in a test where you need to overwin. We say that in Norwegian. But anyway, you need to fight against, not fight, but the way you fight against the evilness is just to accept it. It's not fighting through it, against it. It's just to accept it, and it will disappear. So don't let a bad day become a bad week or bad month or a depression. Just sometimes take a day off and be gentle with yourself and your thoughts. And remember that when our body is sick, we might feel that we're not able to work out, or being, how to say it is, you're getting symptoms, you're getting symptoms. And it's the same with our soul. And the symptoms that your soul is getting is negative thoughts. So I know that I need to be gentle and take care of myself when I suddenly starting to thinking in a negative way that I usually don't, because I'm really aware of how I'm talking to myself. So if I'm suddenly having a day where I feel a lot of guilt and judging myself and talking bad to myself, I know that there is something wrong, because I usually don't do that. Because I believe that I need to treat myself as I treat others, and I would never say that stuff to other people. So why am I saying that to myself? It's because my soul is sick and I need to take care of it, and I'm out of balance. And the reason why we're getting these bad days or these bad periods is because sometimes it can be hard to do our daily soul care routine, or to listen to ourselves and getting in balance. And when we don't do that, we hit the wall, we're having some bad days. And yes, it might be your fault that you got into that situation. But when you're already there, there's no point of judging yourself, because it's already done. The only thing that you can change is the situation that you're into right now. can't change that you made some bad decisions before you got to this point. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to talk about this Sunday. I think the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I just had some really bad days. I've been too enthusiastic about these projects. I think I made more videos than my energy said that I should make. And I felt tired, but I still pushed myself. I didn't listen to any of the communication that my body, or the messages that my body was trying to give to me. And I feel Sundays is a good day to talk about this, because I'm not a huge fan of Sundays, or I wasn't. I had a lot of anxiety at Sundays because I was standing in front of a new week and I felt a lot of pressure to do that week perfectly. And at the same time, I could judge myself for the last week that I just had, not spending that the right way. So I have always struggled a lot at Sundays. And for me, it would be good to see someone talking about acceptance and just having a day off, because Sunday should be a day off. Sunday should be the day where you just treat yourself and your soul. And I guess that's why I felt like talking about this topic today. So I hope this could help you, and please just watch this video again when you're in this period, when you're having a bad day, so you will just remember how you should, that you're allowed to be gentle to yourself, that you're allowed to feel kind of sad or bad for yourself. It's okay, because you're doing it so that you can get back on track tomorrow or the next week or the next days and do your job even better. Or if it's not your job, you know, I can say many examples. I'm not going to do that. So have a beautiful Sunday. Be gentle to yourself, and please leave a comment if you have any experience with this, being hard with yourself, struggling with accepting your emotions and your mood. Reach out. I would love to hear from you, and please like this video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, and I see you soon. Bye.